Look, we're stuck in the system, we can't get out. It's time for a change, stop running your mouth. I'm looking for words, but I can't get it out. Look for the light, but the sun blotted out.
Hold on, let me hop on the beat. Cause social injustice and prisoner mindset is something we gotta defeat. We idle these hoes and wear all these clothes with shoes that can't be creased. Steady looking for substance and change, but we searching all up in these streets.
Got a stain on my shirt that I can't get out. My people on high like the top of the mount. We thirsting for truth, but there's no spout. Look for a savior, but no one around.
But no one's around, but where do they look? It ain't in the church, it ain't in the book. We can't get a job, so we rather crook. They got us in chains, a fish on the hook.
Look, harvesting not bodies, harvesting not organs. Got them real big mad, cause they culture boring. Pimping the poor, Jim Crow at the door. Selling our souls, our daughters a whore. I wanna give in, can't take it no more. Don't wanna believe our people are more.
We swept our cup when we look at decline. We got a new bottle, it's filled with...
Excuse the hair, but all my MACM people, welcome to another MACM Make a Culture Move podcast. We are your hosts, Mark Jonathan. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Excuse me. This is all out of whack. Oh, my goodness. But, oh my goodness.
Look at you. It's okay.
This is crazy.
It's okay.
This is crazy. I'm going to figure it out. But welcome to another MACM Make a Culture Move podcast where we cover everything from intense social topics to funny social trends. We're your host, Mark Jonathan.
G.
And as always, we have a wonderful segment for you all today. And again, the hair. But before we get started, if we can have our brief disclaimer.
Okay, so y'all know here on the Make a Culture Move podcast, we cover a lot of things, as my brother said. With that being said, sometimes our conversations get a little controversy, and the things said here can make you feel some type of way. And all we ask is that if that happens, you think about why you feel some type of way, evaluate that, and then hit us up and we can talk about that. You feel me? So with that being said, Mark, check in with me. How you feeling?
I am feeling good. I overslept and I got things to do after this, so that is my bad. I'm just feeling a little ashamed of myself.
It's okay. We had a long week. We definitely had a long week. So I definitely understand. That's why we here on Saturday and not Friday. You feel me?
Absolutely.
Oh man.
But how are you, G? How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm blessed. I'm good. I'm feeling good to be here, ready for this. You feel me? I'm ready for next week, to be honest. Like ready for the weekend to go ahead and skedaddle on through and ready for next week. So yeah.
Oh gee, I'm already knowing. Congratulations on your new car.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, you feel me? That definitely makes life easier in so many ways. You feel me?
Major tip.
Damn.
I'm gonna be playing with my hair all podcast, just so y'all
That's
know.
That's okay, because I know you over there stressing.
Woo! Hey, but nonetheless, you feel me? Look at the inches, though. You feel me?
I know you need your split ends cut.
I know. It's getting. I'm going to that. That's what I'm doing literally after this.
Okay.
I'm getting all of that taken care of.
Yep. It's healthy to get your split ends cut. I think every new moon.
Really, how often is that? I don't even.
A month.
Got you.
Yep, it's a new moon every month, and so it's like once a month. I think sometimes twice, but it's the moon cycle. So however the moon cycle goes, whenever the new moon comes, I don't know if you pay attention to the moon, but you notice every day the moon. Yeah, every day the moon is a different size or shape. Sometimes it's full, sometimes it's crescent, sometimes it's half.
Oh yeah.
You feel me? So it goes. It's not random. It's not random how it comes. It's an actual moon cycle. God put that in the purpose. You feel me? So it's a moon cycle. So pay attention to that. You look that up or whatever, the new moon, that's when it's healthy to, get your hair, your split ends cut.
Got you. But yeah, man. Definitely about to
Fun
go
fact
get
for
a
the culture,
haircut.
you feel me? Fun fact for the culture: when it comes to your hair, get your split ends cut. You feel me? When it comes underneath,
Absolutely.
at least once a month. At least once a month, you want to be getting your split ends cut for healthy hair.
Absolutely. But with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and jump into our first section of our podcast.
Let's get it.
And we got some interesting stuff for us today. So to start off, I'm sorry, give me 1 second. We have I don't want to mispronounce her name, but do you want to give this a crack first or
LaMailede. That's okay. So that's La.
right,
MAI is May.
right.
MACM. I don't know. We apologize. If you ever see this, we apologize for messing up your name, Miss Moore.
Absolutely. But Miss Moore, we do want to shout you out nonetheless. She's doing some real dope stuff. Let me go ahead and share my screen. Audio included. Oh, all right. So some whites feel threatened that their former teacher launches Black Math Genius program. So just off that, I'm gonna go ahead and Black math. A lot of our people struggle with math. Struggle with schooling as it is. I was fortunate enough to be pretty decent at it, but I can tell you how many people I know that was just like could not get it to save their life.
Math is not for everybody.
Not at all. Shoot, school really isn't, but
school ain't for everybody, period.
Yeah. All right, but meet Miss Moore, I'm sorry again, a former educator and high school principal who launched the Black Math Genius BMG program to address the dismal mathematics proficiency amongst Black students that continue to plague this country. All right. So it has been intended to be a threat to it was never intended, to be a threat to white people. It was and will always be about Black students and their success. Just off that alone, how do you feel about that, G?
I love that, because it's always, whenever we try to do something for ourselves and for our people, it's like we're anti-white, when that's not the case. It's just we want to do this for us. Like there's nothing we can really do for y'all when it comes to doing for us. So, it's not that it's a threat or anything. It's just that I have the resources to help my people, and that's what I'm going to do because that's part of my purpose here is to elevate my people. White people are not my people.
And, even more so, like people could make the case that the education that is given today is white people focused.
And it is.
What I'm saying?
And it absolutely is. It
so
absolutely
So having a program that is specifically for Black people shouldn't be a threat. No more than we don't see it as a threat to come to school every day, just how it is.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. Man,
You.
They don't want us to have anything for ourselves though. Like that's why it's a threat, because anytime we are seen as teaching each other, trying to improve the situation, elevate the mindset, the stronger our brains get, the more threatening we become because we're already inferior.
Exactly.
So for us to be to overpower them in all areas is threatening to them.
Exactly. 100%.
Especially if we're not inviting them in to see, what we're doing, then it's really a threat. But are we invited to KKK meetings?
We're not trying to compare the two though. But that's a fact though, nonetheless. So the program is based on an African-centered pedagogy. I've never heard of that word. That puts Black students at the center of the learning by teaching students the true origins of mathematics, Africa, by highlighting the many contributions by Black people to the STEM fields. That's some more snap. You feel
Yeah,
me?
we got a comment from Miss Simone. She said, I think it's hilarious how they've been doing stuff for them all these years, but the minute we do something for us, it's a threat.
Exactly.
Period. The moment we do
Exactly.
something for us and try to, get us higher on the ladder, it's a problem. Like, we're supposed to just stay stuck at the bottom forever. Like, no. If we have the resources and the people who can dish it out properly, then that's what we need to do.
Absolutely. Where was I? Oh yeah. Okay. And by the buildings of mathematical confidence of Black students by showing them what's possible. Further, the program takes a holistic and advanced approach to learning. Students learn to compute large numbers in their head quickly, which is a great skill, and then learn how to program in Python. They are exposed to physics and calculus. Lastly, the program is application-based. It is important to understand integers in both banking and golfing, to understand modular arithmetic is important in understanding cryptocurrencies. So she's taking just a holistic idea of mathematics and then eventually applying it to banking and cryptocurrency. This is all positive. Like, she's trying to teach our people not only how to learn
financial
math
skills
and use
too.
math, but also teaching financial literacy.
The financial market, and that's what makes this even more dope, for the simple fact that we're so far behind in that area of life. It's ridiculous and it's crazy and it's really sad. But that is something that we really need in learning how to truly understand the stock market and the investors markets world.
Exactly.
Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, all of that. It's man.
And I see why they feel threatened.
Miss Moore, exactly. So
I see why they feel threatened.
We get a ball game on that, then then it's really a threat. You see what happened when we had Black Wall Street?
Man, tore it down quick, fast.
Man,
I'm trying to tell you. No, that's 100. But shout out to Miss Moore for certain, doing great things.
Definitely serving the community in a beautiful way, a very beautiful way.
You feel me? She's using the stuff that she got hired for originally, assistant principal or whatever the case may be, and is now ahead of her own program helping her people. Oh, I'm still sharing. Say less. Shout out to Miss Moore, and again, we apologize for mispronouncing your first name.
But mad respect, mad love.
Mad respect. So the next segment, we're gonna go ahead and segue that thing, and again, to my viewers, excuse my hair. I know. Oh my gosh. But single Black dad says he will encourage his son to pursue entrepreneurship instead of college. All right. So boom. Journalist and now published author Carlos Smith didn't take the traditional route to entrepreneurship. After graduating from college and constantly hearing that he lacked experience, he decided to create his own opportunity with a business called More Than a Job, LLC. Now, he wants to convey the same message to his 7-year-old son, Braden, that entrepreneurship could be a much better option than going to college. Interesting. First, let me hear your thoughts off that, G.
I respect it. Better than anybody, parents know what type of student their child is.
Right.
And you tell from an early age if school is and your kid is gonna click. You can tell from an early age if school and your child is gonna get along, and if they're gonna have an easy ride or a rough ride. And honestly, we need to be pushing entrepreneurship a little bit more, especially earlier in our children, because even if you do still go to college, you need to be able to make money. You can't survive in college without money, and going to school as a full-time student is going to also be hard, having a full-time job. to help, support you. So you have to have some type of form of entrepreneurship skills. And with that being said, that's anything. For women, that's learning how to do nails, that's learning how to do hair, that, making clothes, like real simple shit that you can do on the side, selling jewelry, like, that's going to help you put money in your pockets. So, and that's entrepreneurship because you can take that far, but
Right.
For not going to college, if school ain't for you, you have to know how to make money, period.
Mm-hmm.
Period. That's what this world is about. That's what being an adult is about, is knowing how to learn, maintain money.
Exactly.
So the earlier you start that, the better off your child is going to be when they get to that after school point, because they have to go through school. You feel me? They have to go through the basic education of getting a high school diploma. But after that, what are you going to do?
Exactly. And even just the logistics of college, like if you don't get scholarships, it's very expensive depending on if you go to a university
Financial
or
aid,
college.
first come, first serve.
Absolutely.
So,
And I know tons of people that leave with debt. Tons of people that end up dropping out and still having to pay debt.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, I definitely I hear MACM, we don't preach, going to or continuing education after high school. Not just that, we do talk about trades, entrepreneurship. So, this is all a positive. You get your GED, you get your high school diploma or whatever. Hey, do what you want to do. That's not going to harm our community. You feel me? And entrepreneurship is only going to be a positive.
It's only going to be a positive. And entrepreneurship comes in so many different forms. And honestly, I just encourage for entrepreneurship to have at least, a bachelor's in or an associate. You can make 2 years college, an associate in a business degree. So that you understand the ins and outs of running a business. That way it'll make your entrepreneurship just a little bit easier. It's not something that, have to do, just a suggestion, because it will make that entrepreneurship just a little bit easier. Go to a junior college, get your associate's degree in just a business or entrepreneurship. They have them combined courses, separate courses, whichever you feel is best going to suit you. But yeah, it could be so many. It could be making clothes. It could be just selling clothes. It can be, the homeless right now is customizing shoes, and it's like Cass customizes shoes with K-Steezy Customs, and he refurbishes shoes and customizes shoes with Sloss and Gloss. So it's a bunch of things you can do. It's so many different things that you can do to make money, and pursue it differently. You can start a nonprofit organization. That's entrepreneurship.
Exactly.
So you don't have to. If school ain't for you, and don't go to college to waste the money. Yeah. You have to spend money to go to school. You feel me? And you have to spend money to be an entrepreneur. So where do you want to spend your money? Are you going to spend your money to go to school and waste it and end up in debt? Or spend money becoming an entrepreneur and a business owner and starting becoming a CEO, and you feel me? You're going to lose money, but eventually you're going to gain it back. You're going to gain more money back than you're going to lose. Whereas going to school and never, ever, ever using a degree that you get for it, and then having money that you still owe, and now you're in debt for the rest of your life. Pretty much, people die with
in debt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like if I'm gonna die with any type of debt, I don't want it to be student loans.
Facts.
Like, no.
Facts. But continuing the article, so Carla's comments, hearing no so many times as a college graduate can be very disappointing. I started to hear no so much, it started to make me question a lot of things. However, I refuse to let the no define who I am and my circumstances. So I created my own opportunity. The meaning of more than a job is about finding your purpose and understanding that life is more than a paycheck. There's nothing wrong with creating your own opportunity and realizing the self-investment is your best investment. Absolutely. So, yeah, self-investment is your best investment. That's a real good quote. Under his business, Carlos has officially released his debut book, School. Life is your best teacher. That's facts, man. Life taught me so much more than
The
school.
crazy thing
It's
is, school
crazy.
is so fake. Like you're like who you are at schools is you're a student, you know, and
Right.
you have to carry yourself a certain way because it's like prison.
Man,
It's like prison. They can, if you get in trouble,
100.
you don't follow the codes to the school's rules or whatever, they can kick you out, suspend you, you know, expel
Exactly.
you know,
They
like
can do all that.
all of that. So it's crazy. It's definitely crazy. Life is definitely the best teacher. That was definitely that's an amazing quote.
100. You know, I'm gonna definitely look out for these books too. I've been trying to get more into reading.
I'm proud of you too because I know you don't like to read. So
For real, I do not like to read. That stuff is crazy. Like,
you gotta just
I do not like to read.
start with a genre that is like, you know, interesting to you, and then, you know, move it into, so like if really, you know, you like the business finance, if you just really want to focus on that, then, you know, they have books for that. But if your mind needs to like go to imaginary world too, like fiction books, you just got to find something that you're in, a genre that you're really interested in. I can only read Black authors when it comes to like my nonfiction imaginary reading, but when it comes to like business and finances and elevating on that level, you know, it's a lot of white authors that got some bomb ass books that really, really financially. So it just depends on what you're looking for.
100. My shorty I'm talking to, this is a little off topic, but she's read all the Harry Potter series, and
I've never read them.
Bruh, they this thick.
Exactly.
I was like, cuz there is no way.
That was like Twilight. I never read Twilight.
Yeah, me neither. I mean, but that was just crazy. Like,
yeah, nah. I know people who have read the entire Harry Potter series from the first book to the last book, cover to cover. Like,
but I ain't even watched the movies, so I'll be darned if I watch
movies. I like Harry Potter, so I watched the movies, but I just I couldn't. The books,
can't do it. But we're gonna go ahead and segue one more time to our last and final topic. And G, go ahead and what you trying to talk about, sis?
All right, y'all. So I know recently, y'all been seeing, you know, people talk about the bonnets being worn in public. And so, you know, I just want to, you know, give my opinion on how I feel about it, but also ask my bro, Mark, you feel me? How do you feel about, you know, bonnets being worn in public?
Sure. I mean, I know people who just wear bonnets because they hair a mess. And so I don't think it's nothing more than wearing a baseball cap or a do-rag, et cetera, et cetera. Like, I don't know. I think the only reason there's a problem with it is because Black people do it more often than anybody else.
Facts. Yeah, because, you know, it's so controversy came up a little bit. Monique had said that, you know, wearing bonnets in public, you know, as Black women is, you know, ghetto, you know. And, you know,
Monique said that,
and then Plies, you know, he gave his, you know, goofy little 2 cents about how he's tired of seeing, you know, women wear the bonnets in public. You know, so it was a, you know, little debatical. Some people saying, you know, they're sick of seeing the bonnets in public, and then, you know, they have people like, what the hell are y'all talking about? Like,
yeah.
So for me, it really is. It's like wearing a do-rag in public. We don't complain. We do not complain when you see the brothers wearing do-rags in public at all. And it's hair protection. I wear a bonnet for hair protection. Like literally, if my hair is not done and I need to run out somewhere real quick, my bonnet's gonna stay on.
Exactly.
My bonnet's gonna stay on, period. And the crazy thing is, I've been wearing my bonnet in public for so long, like since high school. I've been wearing my bonnet in public. Like, you feel me? I got somewhere to be real quick. My hair is not done and I'm not gonna do it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and wear this bonnet. And when I was going to Grambling, I used to go to some of my classes in my bonnet. Like today, it wasn't the day. You feel this is my best class. And you feel I ain't even here to impress nobody.
Especially the early morning classes, like I wouldn't even blame you.
Like no, so for me, it's like it's really, as a Black woman, it really just comes down to me feeling like society really trying to control how we as Black women carry and present ourselves in society, in the world. And, and the heat don't come, like the heat comes from our own people. It comes from our own Black women. It comes from our own Black men, which gives the illusion that other races can come for us too. And that's the problem with it for me. It shouldn't even be a debatical at all, because it's really, you have to look at it as it's just like wearing a do-rag in public, period. It's just like wearing a do-rag, and we do not come down on Black men for wearing do-rags in public. I have never seen a Black man get dragged for wearing his do-rag in public ever. It's a fashion statement, damn near.
Yeah.
So
I mean, my fault.
No, go ahead.
I think another aspect to think about it, like now I don't think it should be worn like you go into a fancy restaurant, like you feel me? But like if you just run into the store or cashing a check or getting gas or something.
And the one that really killed me was Plies saying, he said that the bonnet shouldn't be worn. He was saying no, in-house wear should be worn past your sidewalk. Like you shouldn't go past yours in your bathrobe, in your bonnet, in your slippers, like any of that. It shouldn't be worn like past your sidewalk. But it's like
Plies is funny though.
Plies is funny as hell.
Plies is funny.
But it's just like for me, it's when it comes down to like it's like culture shaming, but from our own people. From our own people, and that's what we have to really put a nail in. Like we can't be culture shaming our own people for stuff, because unfortunately, even though it shouldn't, unfortunately, it gives the illusion that other races can do it too. When other races see that we are publicly shaming each other for something culturally, then it's like they feel like they can have an opinion and say something, and that's not the case, because I will beat your motherfucking ass.
Just like that.
Excuse my French, but period. Like, no, you don't come for me about anything like that, because we don't come for y'all when y'all come outside without your hair combed ever. Like white women don't even have to comb their hair. So
and, it's like a scarf.
Period. That's exactly what it is. It is hair protection, and honestly, some women don't like hats, They're not hat women. They don't like hats. So if they just need to run a couple errands, and the sun is out scorching, it's hair protection. It's scalp protection. Scalp protection. If you have never had a scalp burn, I pray you never do, because scalp burn hurts. Like having scalp burn, especially from the sun, just the sun beaming on your scalp. That is some painful shit. Okay? Painful.
I'm about to look that up after this. I ain't never seen a scalp burn out there.
Scalp burn is horrible, especially, just like imagine getting your hair braided fresh and then having to be out in the sun and not having anything to protect your head on it.
I'm already knowing.
You feel me? Like that is painful. You like
It
and the
already
sun
be
burns.
tender.
That
It
natural
already be
heat from
tender.
the sun, that your scalp be tender. It be
Yeah,
very tender
man.
and sore, and you be ready to day one take the braids out. It's over. I don't even. I don't even want it no more. Like, screw the whole
Exactly.
style. Let's go ahead and get this up out of there. Like, it's bad. So it's just hair protection, and I just want to make the point that we have to stop culture shaming each other as a culture.
Mm-hmm.
Period. Like, we just have to stop doing that because it gives leeway for other cultures to think. And I don't know why they think that, but it's because we're too free and open as a community, as a society, as a whole American society.
Right.
And yeah, some things you have to understand are Black problems, are Black things, and this is a Black thing that we don't need anybody else's opinion on. But as far as the Black opinions, keep it to jokes and not to shaming.
Mm-hmm.
We could take jokes all day long, but let's not take it to where we're disrespecting or shaming each other for the choices that we have the right to make. Period.
Exactly. Straight like that. I mean, it's just crazy. Yeah, it's definitely crazy hearing it from our own people. And it would have been a riot had it come from a white person. So it's just like,
yeah, that's why, it came from Monique. So it's just, it was, we as a people were able to really look at it like, what is this talking about? Like, what are you saying? Like, well, come on now, Monique. Come on, Mo.
Yeah.
Come on now, Mo, but it, yeah, it was, I was trying to find some of the posts I found. I think Facebook took down the one, on Facebook, from, different people, different men, showing their support to the Black women, saying, we wear our bonnets too, sis.
Yeah.
We wear our shits too, because it's crazy because Black men just don't get shamed for the same things that Black women do, even though we do some of the same stuff.
I ain't gonna lie. Had I found my mom's bonnet, I definitely would have had it on for this podcast. Respectfully.
Oh my goodness.
Had I found my mom.
Crazy. But it's love like that, like that's what we need to be showing to each other is, just the support that we have for each other. It was crazy, but you see, you feel me, Snoop Dogg faithfully wears his bonnet, you feel me? Like he's looking like Auntie Snoop in the bonnet, and is not ashamed of it at all. At all. So, we just got to stop shaming each other as a Black people. You feel me? That's just it. That's all. That's period. And that comes with everything. That's not just these bonnets. You feel me? That comes with everything. We just have to stop shaming each other and really find ways, to uplift each other in all areas. We could joke about everything all day long.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, we have to have each other's backs. Period.
Absolutely. Gotta fly by me. But this will conclude today's podcast. We appreciate everyone who's tapped in. I hope you're enjoying this new style. Just real short and sweet. I'm sorry. But yeah, make sure to follow all of our social media pages. We got our MACM Make a Chess move, our Make a Culture move, our virtual artist storytelling. Stay tuned for that. You feel me? We'll be tapped in real soon. Check out our YouTube road to 200 subscribers. YouTube at Make a Chess Move -MACM, then check out our website. And then if you scroll all the way to the bottom of the www.makeachessmove.org, you will see our donations tab. Please be sure to leave us a little change. If not, please share it for us. Then make sure to check out our MACM virtual workshop. And then our Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Pinterest is all MACM 303. Do you say Pinterest or Pinterest? What is this? Pinterest. Okay, I've never even like been on that for real. But yeah, make sure you follow whatever that word is. It is MACM 303. And as always, leave a like and a comment. Hope you all enjoyed. Y'all MACM out there. Cop some MACM merchandise. I don't got none.
I have none right now.
But while we on the subject, we gonna get some MACM bonnets and durags while we at it.
Exactly. We're getting some MACM bonnets and do-rags. You feel me? So fellas, if y'all want a bonnet, y'all put a request in the order in. And ladies, you feel me? Because I wear do-rags too, because I'm a part of the bald head skittle whittle diddle crew. You feel me? So you feel me? When I be needing to lay my hair down,
right,
I can put it on my do-rag. So, or even when I need to lay the wig down sometime, I'll wear the damn do-rag. So we're going to get some MACM bonnets and some MACM do-rags. Y'all stay tuned for that.
Sheesh. Inches. Nonetheless, y'all MACM out there, man.
Y'all, it's healthy though.
Thank you.